everyone, it's Nonna Grace, and I'm from Western New York. Today I wanted to show you a few things that I've made. Actually, two of them I showed you before a long time ago, but I don't know if you remember them or not, and some of you are new, so you may never have seen them. But what it was is I had made this little bear, and I didn't like his neck, so I made him a little scarf to go around his neck, and I put a hat on him. And just recently I made this little dog. It's a dog, but I had crocheted the ears right into the thing so nothing's attached. Even the arms are, well no, I had to attach the arms, but the legs are built right in. And because I did that, I can't remove the ear and move the one forward. I would like this one forward, but because I did it the way I did it, you can't move it. And then there's this one. Oh, here you can have the babies. And then there was this one that I had made a sweater for. And it's supposed to be a rabbit, but I said to Jim, it looks like a dog. But I gave it a bunny tail. So I'm going to have to change its tail. And
maybe it's like a poodle tail.
No, he's not a poodle. He looks like a hound dog.
Yep.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog, and I'm crying all night. He sits with my other bear, my Build-A-Bear that I got from somebody, threw it away, and it was in a bag of clothes that people gave me, and I kept the Build-A-Bear, and it had some clothes with it, and it had some shoes with it, and it was like, wow, these are expensive. Why would they throw this out? But they threw it away. They didn't want it anymore. But I guess that's the difference between them and me. They have no junk, and I have tons of junk.
Yep.
Oh, well. Well, today I have a couple videos to put in. Yesterday I talked about Honey Boo Boo's wings. Mm-hmm. Well, let's go to the video and you can see the wings. So if you really want to see him up close, take a look. And you'll see that. And then we're going to go out to the garage. Someone had said they like it when I go out to the garage. So we went out to the garage today. So let's just go to the videos and you can see. Look at his beautiful wing. You want to see it up close before I put it in?
Gorgeous.
He said, okay. He says, you're holding me too long. Hey, girls, you got to get into it. Come on. No, don't pull that way.
Try to herd the girls back in.
That one can find its own way back. I was just watching a few of my old videos where I showed how to cut the plastic bag. I had gotten a couple comments on it today concerning that video, so I thought I'd better watch it myself. So that's what I did. I actually did a pretty good job on that video. It's amazing sometimes when I see, oh look at here, I've got some flowers. Whoa, there's a daffodil starting right there. It hasn't bloomed. We'll go in and see what Jim's up to. I hear the heater running. So what is it you're doing today? They like it when I visit you in the barn, so I guess I'll come in the barn.
Well, right now I pulled the drain plug out of the rear differential and draining the grease, the oil in there. Mm-hmm. It was pretty
thick
looking. Yeah. So I figured, well, while I got it apart, got it up here, I will drain that out.
How'd you get it up here? Do you use a hoist?
Yeah.
Oh, the come along.
I used my cable jack on this end, and I used the ATV's winch on the other end.
I was thinking, how the heck did he get that up on the table? You're not.
I winched it.
Yeah, you winched it.
Yep.
So he wants a different hitch on the back? Is that what he wants?
Yeah, he wants one that you can put something like this into. Looking up, we can actually buy one that's made for this for like $80.
Ooh.
So, I don't know.
Well, depends. If it was for us, we would say buy it, but they don't have as much money.
Yeah, I'll propose it to them. Otherwise, I can build something that will work.
This is really, really amazing. See, you could see he's got this wheel off completely because he hasn't done the drum. We're still waiting for that drum to come in.
For these rubber boots.
The rubber things that we talked about yesterday.
Yep, they go in. This is the axle for over there. I just have to put the boots and the grease in it and put it back together.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing it. Not me. I'd have to take pictures of everything. That's like when we were traveling. I had to take a picture every time I turned a street to a different street, just so in case I got lost, I could find my way back.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to go back in.
Next thing, I got to drain the engine oil so that I can change that out.
I'll see you later.
All right.
The weatherman said it was supposed to be nice and warm today. Well, I sat outside in the sun for just a little bit, but it's so windy, it's cold feeling. It felt warmer yesterday without the breeze, and it was lower temperature yesterday. Honey Boo Boo is so good, and I opened part of the gate or the fence because they had all been coming onto my porch and going on the wrong side of the fence again. So I opened it up so this way if they want to go out, they can. And I don't have to open the gate to get them back in because they've got the opening in the fence. It'll make it easier for me. And so today I had to shoo Honey Boo Boo back in along with a few others. And when I went outside to sit today, the weather was, they said it was supposed to be warmer, but it felt colder. The temperature was higher, but the wind was stronger. So I sat outside for a little while, and while I sat out there, I hear Mr. Brown. She came over to where I was sitting. She used to sit with me when I would sit out there. And then she got down, and she jumped up into the raised garden bed and was scratching around. And when she got down, another white hen came over, but that one just pecked at the wood floor. It didn't go up into the garden. Well, hope you all had a great day. I had a good day. I got 12 eggs, a whole dozen today. And one egg was on the ground, a blue egg. It was blue. They probably are waiting for the nesting box and just couldn't hold it any longer and had to drop the egg right there, which is okay because the earth is real soft. It's where they dust bathe underneath the enclosed chicken coop. There's a chicken coop inside the enclosed run. I had a question before I go. I better tell you this too. Somebody asked me about what I meant by broody, and broody is when the hens don't want to lay eggs anymore. They just want to hatch out eggs and have baby chicks. And another question that was asked is somebody said, so does that mean your chickens are free range? My chickens have always been a free range chicken, but now they're really free. They can go anywhere they want.
Semi-free range.
They had to do it within the fenced
area,
but they had a
fenced, huge. But it was a large, very large fenced area.
Way larger than most people have. Now they can go up into the weeds, and they went across the driveway and were over into the leaves and weeds over there, eating the bugs. And also, when I was talking to the neighbor lady, she had said something about, because I said that I can tell which eggs have been fertilized and which ones haven't. And she said she'll have to look for that. I said you won't find it in the store-bought eggs. They put the store-bought eggs through an X-ray type machine so that there's no meat spots or anything in them. There's nothing in those eggs. They make sure that they're just nothing in it, and which means there's not much nutrition in it either, because those eggs, even though they say they're free range in a big huge building, and those chickens never go outside to the sunlight. They need the vitamin D and they need the bugs.
Very, very little sunlight.
They don't go out. They still trample around in the big building. They just aren't in a cage. Is why they say they're free range. Which they're free, but they're not free. They have never been outside, so they don't know what it's like to go outside, and they get afraid and they won't venture out.
There's also a difference if they're considered free range or they're pasture raised.
It's a tongue twister.
Yeah, pasture raised is basically what we have.
Yeah.
They're out in the sunlight and the grass and the bugs and everything else.
They're eating a lot of bugs. And when I was telling the neighbor that they might come up there and eat her bugs, she goes, "Is that good or bad?" And I said, "That's good, because then you'll have less bugs in your yard." And so she says, "Oh, okay." So she was real happy about that. She usually has a garden, but this year she's not going to have a garden because she was diagnosed with throat cancer. So she doesn't have the energy to do the garden. So she's not going to be doing it this year. Well, I hope you all had a great day. I'm going to end on that note. It's a sad note, but it's a note. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.